Hey everybody, Mr. Kevin here from Humboldtcraftworks. Happy Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about bandsaw blades and how to fold them back up. Welcome to
Tip Tuesday.
Two Tips on a Tuesday.
Tips on a Tuesday.
Two Tip Tuesday.
Two Tip Tuesday. You get 2 tips.
Tip Tuesday.
So this is what it usually looks like. And it's usually wrapped up in a nice little package, or like this big old Lennox blade I have. This is a resaw blade I have for my bandsaw. It comes in a box and it's already tied up with these little Johnsons on there. See that? It's tied up and it's all nice and round. And then you take it off and you open it and poof, it explodes. Magic. And then it doesn't come undone. Why the hell isn't it coming undone? It does. It's just magic. And then you can't get it back. How the hell do you get it back like this? Well, I'm going to show you how you do it. How do I look? All right. So your hands can be out like this with the blade in there. All right. And then as you're turning, you're going to twist your hands in. You're going to cross your hands over like that and push down with your foot in the bottom of the bandsaw blade. This is the resaw blade I use the most. Right here. So here we go. All right. So I'm going to show you back here first, and I'll try to get in closer so you can see my hands. So teeth are facing away from you, not towards you. Hands are like this in the middle, and all I'm going to do is I'm crossing my hands. See how that goes? And I'm pushing down. There it is. It's magic. So, teeth away from you, hands on the outside, thumbs up. Foot in the middle. Cross over. Down. Boom. Foot's in the middle of the blade, hands are on the outside of the blade, and you're just going to turn. And there it did it again. You have to grab onto the blade pretty good because you have to force it down like this, like that. Boom. There it is. So I hope that was helpful. And taking these silly things apart is usually a bit of a chore. Remember, the bigger the blade, the harder it is to flippy flapper it. And then if you're having a problem opening it, you can go outside and do it so you're not in a closed area. Because sometimes it likes to spring and do all sorts of weird things. So it is. The magic, the magical how to fold your bandsaw blade up trick. All right. Thanks for watching. Happy Two Tip Tuesday. Bye. Hey everybody. Mr. Kevin here. So another Two Tip Tuesday tip. So if you don't have a radial arm saw, if you don't want to set up your table saw with a sled to cut little tiny pieces, you can always use your chop saw, and I'm sure everybody knows these things. So I need to cut something at 3 7/8 with these legs. So what I'm going to do is I marked 3 7/8 right there, and I'm going to set the blade right down there. So it's going to cut right there, right? This is my drawer front hole thingamabobber. I use this for everything. I'm just going to push that right up against there. It'll take me a spring clamp. I'm actually going to use 2. And I'm going to clamp this. Oh, pushed it. Did I push it? Nope. Yes, I didn't. Yeah. Nope, it's pretty good. Clamp these Johnsons on there like that. If you use 2 works better than 1. So 2 of these work better than 1. Because you can ding it a few times and then it's good to go. And then you just chop away. The only thing bad about this is it'll be entrapped. If you're having problems with that, what you do is you hold it on this side when you cut. And then you can lift the blade up without any problems. And these things should be all the same size. If you're not holding down here and you lift up on the blade like that, this will fly out because it's trapped between both places there. So there you go. And just cut away. It's much faster than setting up your table saw. Faster than setting up your table saw with a sled. If you have a miter, a little miter gauge that you use, that would be fast, except sometimes they're too big for small pieces like this. Oh, look at that, there's room left over. potato chip. Nom, 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 nom. All right, there you go. Happy Two-Tip Tuesday. Woo, 2 tips on a Tuesday. If you don't have a little shaper table or a little router table or whatever, and I do, but it's way down there and I don't feel like getting it out and setting it up just for this silly little thing, and you have a little tiny router or a router at all, you always find that when you go to route stuff, you can't really, you have to hold it on the edge, really small skinny pieces, and I do this quite often. I have little pieces I have to put round over on or something, and you got to hold it up in the air and do it like this, or hold it off the edge and it's always falling off. A better way to do it is just do this. Get yourself a piece of wood right there. It'll elevate your workpiece, and you take your router and you set it here on the edge. Do the end first, like that, so you can hold on to it. And I'm basically holding the end and shoving it up against the bearing. Like that. Boom. If you got to route a bunch of small little pieces, the best thing to use is a router table, and then you just run it through by hand and all that. If you don't have a router table, you just have a little router and a little bit like this. This is like a 16th inch roundover bit, super small. Get yourself a hunk of wood, put this on there like that, route the end off first so you can hold on to it, and then you hold on to it like a little grippy, and then just run this on here like this. Good to go. It's much easier, much safer, and you won't have to worry about your bearing or your bit getting caught up in cardboard or carpet or whatever. It's up on this thing. All right, happy Two-Tip Tuesday. Bye. I don't know if you can see me or not. I feel like I'm doing a hula hoop. And this is pretty cool. Hold on. Had to get rid of my gum. I shouldn't be allowed to chew gum. Can you see me now? The whole key. Gadzooks. And I guess this only pertains to people with bandsaws. And then when you put tape on here, you put so much tape you can't get it off. Because, you know, why would you want it to come loose? God. You can't take me anywhere. Good golly, I got a frog in my horse. I got a frog in my horse? I got a horse in my throat. Good golly, what is it? I don't know how to speak anymore. Alrighty then. Next we shall juggle. Ready? Go.
Two-Tip Tuesday.